What's next for me is I have a job. I still work with the people with intellectual disability, and I expect that I'll continue to do that. I would have kind of wondered about the idea of working in kind of the academic world, but really what I like is the work on the ground. Now, I think the theoretical stuff that I would have looked at over the last few years has been really helpful in helping me to reflect on what I do and how I do my work. But I don't think I see myself going into research, but I would love to continue to do it in some, maybe on a part-time basis. We were talking about maybe doing a paper. One of the things about doing a PhD is you do have to be committed and you do have to be disciplined. And I wonder will we be able to keep that up?
Oh, we will. I think for me, I mean, I like Noelin, I already work as well, so I work with an international agency for improving the lives of people with disabilities, and I will continue to do that. I've also been lucky enough to do a piece of work this summer with the United Nations Development Programme, where I wrote a document on the post-2015 and the inclusion of people with disabilities and the voices of people with disabilities in that publication. So I think without having a PhD or having the background, I think the one good thing is if you're not going to go into academia, which a lot of people do, and I think that's probably not necessarily a route for me either. This was more a personal journey for me than to actually go and become a professor at the end of the day. But I think it does give you legitimacy. I think it does make you think a lot, so that you really do come at problems or come at writing a lot different to what I would have before I ever started this PhD. And I think that's one of the big issues that opens up for you, particularly if it's in a specialist area that I think all of our PhDs are in, because the centre is so new in that sense. So I think that's a really positive from the centre. Yeah.